Hey guys, I'm getting this video started with a little bit of confusion. The reason why is because a company had contacted me about a collaboration, and I got a notification that USPS was sending it and UPS brought it, and I wasn't sure what was in the package. So I went ahead and opened the package. But anyway, I'm going to show you this. It is, what is it? Let me tell you what it is. It's 180 sheets of scrapbook paper for like junk journaling. It says vintage journaling supplies, retro nature pattern craft. Paper for junk journal, ephemera. I may not be saying that right. Ephemera? Is that sounds better. Ephemera. I don't know. Notebook for, you can put it on your walls, like a picture of, you know, whatever. Backgrounds, making cards or whatever. But it's this little thing. It's in a package like that. But there's little packages of the, I just slapped myself in the face. Of the papers. There's like a blue. There's this, a brownish, reddish color. This is the same color. No, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit more brown. And then there's a green, a more red color, and then this is more like a wine purpley color. So I'm gonna just open one of them. Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna just open one of them. But I was thinking, whenever I was asked to do this, I was like, I don't know, because I don't really use that stuff. And the picture that they sent does not, but the picture that's on the Amazon thing is not the same as what this is, so I don't know. Anyway, but I was thinking, you know, I don't really know what I'm going to do with that, but, you know, I do my planner stuff and all that kind of stuff. But I thought, well, maybe everybody would like to know about it, because maybe they can make a gift idea from it. This has got little, what is that kind of rope? I can't think. Jute on it. Little jute twine. But it's like, the front is, it's almost like this is a book cover. It's harder. And then it's got papers. It looks like old newspaper. And I thought, well, that will be neat. I could do like different things. But there's a lot of, I'm not going to show you all of it. This is in a whole different language. But I thought I could do things in my planner with it. That would be fun. To do different, you know, things. Use it for backgrounds. There's like 2 of each one, it looks like. Yeah, there's like 2 of each one. And it's just a bunch of like old newspaper clippings in this one. Alright, so there's that one. And I wasn't going to open more than one, but now I am, because I want to know if some of the others are in here, because there's, now it's like Christmas, I don't know what's in each package. I'm going to try to, it's like the front and the back is like a hard cardstock, and then the middle ones are like regular paper, like notebook, but not, well, yeah, notebook paper type. Those are in the floor now. And don't worry, I'm still going to do a recipe with you guys today. This is not all you're going to see. So, anyway, it's got the front of it. And then this is like maps. Oh, it's all like maps. Oh, that's got colorful. Oh, that's so neat. So if you wanted to do like for kids to do different things, not for like schoolwork, but for them to do some sort of collage or something, I think that would be neat. Or for scrapbooking, junk journaling, which I don't junk journal. I've seen it before. I've seen some beautiful junk journals. When I first saw it, I was like, what in the world? What is a junk journal? I don't want junk in my house. You know, I'm weird. But there's some pretty ones. It's like a scrapbook, but it's bulkier and freer, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, this has got like all sorts of music notes, different like sheet music. I mean, just pieces, just bits and pieces. So that was Angel of Dreams. Words by L.C. Lewis M. Montgomery. Music by Edward O. Eaton, I think is what it says. It's pretty neat. The Flowers Collection. Anyway, there's that one. Let's just open them all because now I want to know what they all look like. So far I've seen, well, there's 3 more. And I'm waiting to see the like super colorful one that I really was attracted to. There's actually 2 of them that I really was like, oh, I just figured out something. I just figured it out. Oh my goodness. I just figured it out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and open all of them. Then I'm going to tell you something that I totally didn't even see. And then you're going to understand why that they're each in between these doodads. Let me just open these. Okay. Get that off. Last one. Okay. Now I see something that I didn't see before. Okay. Right here it says old yellowed letters. Okay. What's inside is old yellowed letters. What was that? Oh, it was like a coffee stain. Okay. So we got that. Old yellowed letters. Okay. Let's go back to a couple of them I've already looked at. Classical music score. That was the music one. Voyage diary. Why didn't I just read them? Because I didn't. Because I didn't. I don't know. The first one is called Old Newspaper Dust. I don't know if it's gonna... Okay. Now I feel kind of silly. Okay, now this one is Vintage Plant Notes. That's the ones, these are the ones you haven't seen yet. These are the ones I was so excited about. Look at those. Y'all know I like florals. These are going to be my favorites, I'm sure. Oh no, that one's got a little bit messed up on it. So, those of you who watch my planner videos, I do plan on using some of these very soon. And, so you'll see me using them in there. But yeah, these are the ones I was super excited about. That's not very good, is it? It'd be better for me to do it kind of like, I didn't even do good that time either. But what I thought was neat is like, okay, let me find the one of them I just saw. Like this one, if I put this on a page, is that upside down? Yes. If I put this on a page in some way, I could use this area for writing. You know, I could do something like that. I'm gonna see what I can do to make it work like that. Or like, can I turn the page? This one, you could put it in your planner as a page if you have this size planner, and you could use this for like writing and or stuff. I don't know. I just thought it would be neat. I already used stickers. Alright, now this one is called Butterfly Dream Cycle. I wish I would have seen that at first. Look. They're so cute. It's got, some of these are upside down. Look at that. Look at the detail. There's like 2 of each one. I'm sitting here looking at it, not showing y'all. Let me try that again. Some are upside down. Maybe you were upside down looking at the butterflies outside. I don't know. Anyway, beautiful. These are so pretty. But, as I said, this is just something that I thought would be fun to share with you guys. Not something I'm trying to sell you. I don't get anything if you do buy it. But I will have the link down below for you guys. And whenever I start to, when I use it in a video, I'll probably put a link in the first video, but not anymore. So, that is the, well, it's got a lot of words. 180 sheets of scrapbook paper. They're all vintage looking and it's so pretty. So, I'm going to shut up because this is like 11 minutes and now I'm going to show you a recipe. Okay guys, this recipe I'm going to be making up myself because I had found a recipe in the book I've been using that I wanted to try, but I didn't realize that like when I read through it over a month ago now, because that's when we decided to do all this stuff, I wasn't really paying attention to the fact that you had to use a really big slow cooker and then put it into like a water bath, pretty much is what it was, because you had to use a souffle dish inside of your slow cooker with water in your slow cooker and all this stuff. So I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And I had already bought this brown sugar cinnamon bread, so I thought, make up my own. I don't know how it's going to work out, but we'll find out. So the first thing I need to do is get me get my bread. I'm going to do it all with you guys today too, because I'm going to have to write this, I'm going to have to type this out for you, the recipe. And if I don't say it with you and do it with you, I won't know whenever I'm editing what to write down so I can type up a recipe. So let's just hope it works. So I'm going to go ahead and finish getting what I need, because I thought I had everything I needed, but I totally forgot to get a cutting board and a knife, which I could tear the bread. Yeah, no, I'm going to do it with a cutting board and knife. That way it'll be more uniform. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get this going. There's probably nothing wrong with that recipe. It's probably just fine and everything, but I just don't have that big of, I don't have a 6-quart slow cooker. I just don't. And also, it calls for like regular sugar, which I don't have a problem with that, but I just think the idea of brown sugar would be better since this is brown sugar bread. And it actually calls, that the recipe called for cinnamon raisin. I don't know if I already said this or not, but Jeff didn't want the raisin, so we didn't do that. There was some more stuff in it, I think, but they're not going to be in mine because I'm just going to do it my way. I'm going to do it a way to see if we like it. If we don't like it, we won't do it again. We'll eat this. We won't waste it. Whatever happens, we don't ever like waste food. Now if something happens and something is totally disgusting and it's just repulsive, then we might get rid of it. That doesn't happen very often. I'm going to do this about 1-inch cubes, and yes, I did clean up the counter, and yes, I'll have to do it again. Go ahead and get these in there. I want to put the bread in first so that it can start absorbing the liquid. And I'm going to put the bread in here, and then it smells so good. This brown sugar, this might be good with pumpkin or something like that too. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't know. I don't know what I was saying. I got distracted, which is easy for me lately. Now it aggravates me that I don't know what I said. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I was just talking about how that we get rid of food only if it's like repulsive, and that's only happened a couple times in our lives. We still didn't throw it away. We ended up feeding it to animals or something because it wouldn't hurt the animals, and they didn't care if it tastes gross. Now I'm bumping that. It's really annoying me. Also, before I had, I don't know if I told y'all this. I think I did. But my doctor changed my medicine to help with my back, and it makes me very sleepy. And he told me I could take like half a dose during the day and see if that helped. Like, take it, half of it every 4 hours instead of like every 8 hours, take the full dose. Well, that's what I've been doing. And yesterday I wasn't sleepy, really, and I didn't sleep much at all. I mean, I was a little bit tired. But then today, after I took it, within just a few minutes, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to lay down. And I told Jeff, I said, I can't do this. I can't take this medicine and sleep all the time. It's just not going to work for me to do that. And he said, yes, you are. If it helps with pain. I said, yeah, I don't know I'm in pain because I'm sleeping. But yeah, I napped today, which is very abnormal for me. Alright, so these are about 1-inch cubes. And I'm going to let them hang out back there. Okay, so now I'm going to do 3 eggs. And I'm still going to crack it in another thing, but I'm going to kind of beat them up in that one. Because you guys that watch me all the time know that I have at times forgotten what I was doing and didn't crack it in something else. Or I cracked 2 into my something else. But I just have this thought that either an egg could be bad because I was told that when I was younger, that there could be a bad egg. And I have smelled a bad egg before, and oh my goodness, I don't want to ruin my whole dish. But the biggest reason I do it now is so I don't get an eggshell in something. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pour this in. That's 3 eggs beaten. Get that in. And I'm going to kind of stir that around a little bit, even though I'm going to stir the other stuff in. I don't want the eggs only absorbed into certain parts, if that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense, but either way, I've got to put other things in now. So I'm going to put in, we'll start off with half a cup, no I'm not, yes I am, half a cup of heavy whipping cream. I might end up putting a whole cup in there, I don't know. I really should have started with the sugar. Now I've got to get another measuring thing. Alright, so this is a 1/3 cup measure, and I think that'll be plenty of brown sugar. 1/3 cup will. 1/3 cup of packed brown sugar. I don't always pack it, but it's kind of better in some situations. Okay, so that's 1/3 cup brown sugar. That was a weird sound. Must have been some kind of bird or something. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. One teaspoon of vanilla. Maybe a little bit over a teaspoon. I'm going to stir this around and see how absorbed or how much liquid is actually in there. I think I'm going to need more of the heavy whipping cream. I know I'm going to need more for it to do what I want it to do. I'm gonna put another half cup. Remember, we're experimenting here. And I should have probably mixed the heavy whipping cream and egg and everything in a bowl by itself. But you know what? I'm learning. But anyway, put it in a bowl by itself. There's a gnat. Go away. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm putting another cup, a half cup. I don't know what to do about gnats and stuff. There's nothing you can do. They're just there. But I hate it that they come in your kitchen. I just do. There's nothing you can do though. Alright, now I'm going to put in a cup of pecans that are chopped. They're not chopped tiny. They're just kind of just chopped. Get all that heavy whipping cream out of here. Alright, now we'll mix this together, and then I'm going to cover it and put it in the refrigerator for maybe an hour or so to let it all absorb. And then I'm going to come back and show you guys what I'm going to do with it next. But it smells delicious. And I think this would be good for like a good like breakfast or something. The only thing is, if you're doing it in the slow cooker, you'd have to get up super early to get it in. But you could go ahead and do this part and let it sit in the refrigerator overnight, and then get up in the morning, maybe on Christmas or Thanksgiving morning, whenever you're going to get up early anyway, and start cooking, and put it in your slow cooker before your family gets up and get it going in there. I just hope that I have enough liquid, but I guess I'll know whenever it comes time to do anything else. But I don't think it needs any more sugar or anything like that. I think that's plenty of sugar. Might not have even needed any more sugar because the bread is kind of sweet, but it's not super sweet. So I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator, I'm gonna cover it, put it in the refrigerator, and let it like kind of soak for an hour. Okay, so I did come over here and preheat. Well, I'd already sprayed it, but I preheated my slow cooker. This is my 4-quart, which means that this is gonna probably be kind of deep. I don't know, but I preheated it probably about 20 minutes ago so that it will be ready for me whenever I started to put this in. And I'm going to go ahead and maybe stir it a little bit one more time. Oh, well, probably no need. It's all absorbed, but I want to make sure. It still smells delicious though. I don't have to make sure of that. That's not what I'm talking about. I wonder if there is enough liquid, because I don't want it to be dry. I think there is. But you know, this is my only chance, you know. This is the only chance I have to do anything. So, we're going to just let it go. I think it is. I think there's plenty. I don't want to overdo the liquid. I want to, you know, have plenty in it, but... And honestly, I've never made bread pudding before. Never in my life. So I don't know how liquidy it's supposed to be. Not that I remember anyway. I mean, I've made things that I guess would be similar to bread pudding. Man, this smells like Cinnabon, which I did think about doing like a topping on this, kind of like a icing or whatever. Smells like Cinnabon though. Alright. Oh my goodness, y'all. That smells delicious. Let me get that off there. Alright, I'm gonna let it cook. Probably, okay, I did look at some different recipes and it said most of them were like 3 hours or more. So I'm gonna let it cook on high. I'm going to check it in 2 hours. But then, if I feel like it needs some more time, I will, I'll let you know how long it takes. I'm iffy about the liquid. I kind of feel like it might need some more, but I don't know. We're going to see. We're experimenting. And either way, it's going to be eaten. If something happens and it's not enough liquid whenever we take it out, we can just put some heavy whipping cream in it and it'll be fine, I think. Like, have it like a cream in your... I don't know, y'all. I really don't know, but I'm gonna let it cook. Okay, so it's been 3 hours. And you're supposed to check it to see if it comes out clean. I had done it for 2 hours, but then I was like, no, that's not ready. Yeah, that's ready. It might be a little too ready on the sides. I don't know. I hope not. Anyway, I'm going to get some and try it. It smells like Cinnabon in here. Okay, I got me some and I'm going to try it. I'm going to put the lid back on for now. I don't know why. Just because. It smells really good. And I feel like if it had a cream cheese icing, it'd probably taste like a cinnamon roll. But I don't know yet because I haven't tasted it. Stalling so it can cool a little bit. Okay, it does not taste exactly like a cinnamon roll, which I don't think it's supposed to. Like, that wasn't my intention. I can kind of see why the other recipes have more sugar, but I think this is fine. Like if it had like a icing drizzle on it, it would be plenty. I think it's actually plenty for me, but some people might want it sweeter. Might want to add a little bit more cinnamon, but it's good. I think it's good. So I'll put the link. Well, there's no link. How do I want to do that? I guess I'll just put it on my blog since I kind of made this up. I mean, I did look at other recipes and kind of pick and choose from those, but like I left some things out and put other things in, but it was kind of my own recipe. Like, you know how people do. They're like, oh, I don't like that. Like the raisins. I didn't use any specific person's recipe. Now, I think that if I would have put some more heavy whipping cream in it, it might have been a little creamier, but I don't know if it's supposed to be. How is bread pudding supposed to be? I don't know. I've never had it. Mama made something like a chocolate bread pudding out of biscuits when I was a child, but I don't remember how that was either. She doesn't even remember how to make it. I remember eating it and liking it, but I don't remember anything else. So I don't really know how bread pudding is supposed to be, but this is good. I like it. I don't think I would change much. If I did, it would be add a little bit more sugar, because I added 1/3 cup of the brown sugar. I think I probably would have just added maybe half a cup, maybe. I don't know. The pecans in it are good, but I love pecans. And maybe some more heavy whipping cream or something, or maybe cook it for 2.5 hours instead of 3. I think that would have helped some, because the edges are a little bit brown more, but they're not burnt. So that is all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. And I know the first of this video was a collaboration type situation, but those papers are so cute. I just wanted to share them with you, and you might want to, get some. I don't know. It's up to you. I don't get anything if you do. Well, if I use my affiliate link, I will. So yeah, I guess I would. A few cents. I didn't think about that till just now. I'm not thinking about much lately. I still don't have any more news about my back, about going to specialist or anything, but as soon as I do know, I'll let you guys know. I don't know what I've said so far with my outro part, and I have thought about changing my outro. I thought about just, you know, I know that the don't take any wooden nickels and be sweet, that came from something my daddy always said. He'd tell me to be sweet when I left. He would tell us not to take any wooden nickels. But sometimes, like, the whole thing, it feels long and it feels like a lot, and I don't know if you guys are like annoyed with it and you just click off that part, or if you actually stay to listen. I don't know. But let me know down below. Is my outro a little too weird? I've been doing it for years, so I don't know. But if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I upload. Leave me a comment down below. I will not change that part because I really want to know how you are. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels and be sweet.